Hey, it's Dan. It's my first question answering session, my first video. Unfortunately, nobody has sent me in any questions to answer yet. So, I'm just going to, answer the questions that I think everybody wants to have answered, at least all the parents. So, I found this brand new website called WebMD. I think I got in on the ground floor of it. And I found the top 10 questions that parents have about being parents. Now, we can leave it to the doctors, but since when was a doctor ever a parent? Or you can take it from a parent, a real parent. So here's the top 10. You ready? Number 1. I'm exhausted. When will my baby sleep through the night? This is a common question for a lot of new parents. Maybe when you figure out that screaming and yelling at your kid doesn't calm her down. You've heard it said that you can rub a little bit of rum right there on their gums and it will absorb into their bloodstream, get them a little drunk, get them to sleep. Bad idea. Ridiculous idea. Rum is very expensive, so I recommend doing it with Listerine. You might have to use a little more, but it will save you a lot of money. Number 2, what vaccinations should my baby/toddler have and when? Are these vaccines safe? Nobody ever gets hurt on a vaccination. I think every kid should probably get a vaccination to Disneyland at some point, a vaccination to SeaWorld. Sometimes a great vaccination is to just get in the car and go wherever the road takes you. Yeah, kids are really happy no matter what you do. You can put them down in front of the TV. That's kind of a good vaccination, don't you think? When should my baby start eating solid foods? What tool wrote that question? Common sense, people. Your baby should start eating solid food when he grows teeth. Have you ever tried chewing milk? It's not satisfying, it's not delicious, and some people even say it's dangerous. Question number 4. When should my baby/toddler start, sitting up, crawling, talking, and walking? For questions like this, you should really ask yourself when you do all those things. For example, when do I start sitting up? Well, usually if you're on the couch, you sit up when you have to go to the bathroom, right? When you start talking, whenever you want to bore the hell out of everybody around you. When do you start crawling? Usually when you're drunk. When do you start walking? Hopefully not that much, at least if you got a sweet gig like me where you get to sit at the computer and not do anything. Yeah, more common sense, people. Don't push your baby to be anything less than an adult. It's bad parenting. Question number 5. My kids are always fighting! How do I deal with sibling rivalry? I have 9 siblings. I think this one is right up my alley. I'm going to try to look at the camera more. I like looking at myself. My hat's a little crooked, but it's kind of an old hat, like an old shoe. I just love it. But I'll look at the camera more. Anyways, question. My kids are always fighting. How do I stop it? This is a really easy one. Just teach your kids that you don't love them if they don't love each other. Duh. Question number 6. My child is being bullied at school. What should I do? They say that you shouldn't send your kid to school with weapons. I agree, which is why I recommend a very high velocity slingshot. First of all, they're not technically weapons, kind of a slap on the wrist thing. Second, they're scary as hell. You pull one of those back, I guarantee nobody's gonna give you crap. Question number 7. How can I teach my child healthy eating and exercise habits? Your child is a human being. Newsflash. Human beings are animals. Do you have to teach a rabbit to eat lettuce? Do you have to teach a horse to eat grass? No. Your kid's instincts will kick in. I don't think they're going to have a hard time with that one.
Question number 8. How can I keep my child from smoking, drinking, and using drugs?
That was supposed to be my stoner voice. It sounded kind of like a kung fu master, I think. Anyways, my advice is simple. When you're lighting up a doobie, don't offer them a drag. Like, easy peasy. Question number 9 comes from a pervert somewhere. How do I talk to my child about sex? Why would you want to talk to a child about sex? I didn't have sex till I was 30. No child needs to think about sex or will ever have sex. So stop being icky. Ugh.
And the grand finale.
My children are so busy, and so am I. How can I find time to stay involved in their lives? First of all, soap operas do not qualify you as busy. Neither does that little book, Shades of Grey, that you're pulling out every time you ignore the little rugrats. So, turn off the icky fakey, shut the book, and spend some damn time with your kids. This has been the top 10 questions that parents ask about being parents, answered in the Dear Dan format on deardan.danoa.com. Be sure to subscribe. There's the button. Well, I never made a video, so the button might be over here.